That's good for you, Nikki. Good for you. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Timothy Apollo. Like, subscribe, share. Do please feel free to hit that Cash App if you like. Listen here, people. Hey, I have nothing bad to say whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I'm proud of Nicki. Now I am a fan of some of her music. I'm a bit more old school. I'm a bit more conservative on my lyrics and all. I am so proud of this sister for not being a mindless drone. Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you guys notice, I have my Dove soap right here. Okay, that's right. I have a whole pack of Dove soap sitting right here, which will be in quite a few of my videos, and I'll explain that to you guys this weekend. Okay, but yes, this is Dove soap. Okay, so anyhow, Nicki Minaj recently was canceled, shot down, blocked from Twitter because she stated on Twitter, hey, look, if I'm gonna go to this convention, this gathering, think it's a gala, meta gala or something or whatever, then that's not going to be the reason I get vaccinated. And I don't blame her. Seriously, like a lot of places are pressuring people to get vaccinated just to, participate. And no, seriously, if you get vaccinated, anything else, you should do it because you want to, not just to enter in a function. Seriously. So after she did that, of course, social media went wild. And the thing about it is this right here. She wasn't against vaccination. She just said, "Hey, I'm not going to get a shot just to go to a function." And I think it's called the Met Gala or whatever, where a lot of celebrities go with these weird and a lot of designer clothes or whatever. And she was just like, "It's not going to be for that." Prior to this situation, she had actually tweeted, "Hey, I think people, I'm gonna go get the shot." She said it. She didn't say that you shouldn't go get it or whatever. She said, "I'm not gonna get a shot just to attend a function." And I don't blame her. A lot of us should think that way. I'm not saying to not get the shot. I'm saying that we shouldn't be bullied, coerced into getting a shot. You know? Seriously. So the thing about it, I just want to say is this, is that being a celebrity nowadays, celebrities have just as much, if not more power, in my opinion. They have more power than our politicians. So after she made this statement and was blocked and everything, of course, the White House now wants to talk to her. From what we're hearing from her, she's saying that, hey, the White House wanted her to come. You know, a couple of other people are saying, well, gee, it was just a phone call. I think the White House wanted her to come, because she has pull. Her social media platform, I think Twitter was like 200 million or so. I mean, she had quite the following. And I'm sure she'll get it back, but she says she's not going to go back to it. And I don't blame her. And that's sad that she's silenced just for saying, I'm not going to do something just to attend something. She wasn't negative about it. She didn't sound condescending about it. It's sad. Like she says, and I'm gonna let you guys hear what she had to say afterwards. She was like, look, it's just a function. I get it on my own terms. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay? Seriously. So here's one of the things that's irritating me about the situation is that now, since she said that, you got a lot of people going in on her, okay? A lot of celebrities. And, of course, a lot of people in our community which have already been brainwashed into slipping something into your body that you're not certain of. So that's fine that you want to do it. I don't think that she should want to do it. Okay, but that's not even the case because as I just specified, as I just stipulated, she actually said, hey, I'm going to get the shot. But after that, people just went wild. So let me let you guys hear Joy Reid, okay, from on MSNBC speak about it. And this really disgusted me because support your sister, this queen, this black queen, or whatever you want to call her. Support people from your community and their right to choose. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being upset about their choice, but again, we holler about so much about we don't get the freedoms everybody else get. We don't get the liberties that everybody else get. But it seems to me that when we utilize those liberties and those freedoms, our own group comes for us. So let me let you hear a prime example of what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I didn't have enough time to edit or whatever, so we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's listen.
Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better.
Let me stop it right there, okay? There was no encouragement. She simply stated, hey, I'm not going to get a shot to go to this multi-thousand-dollar celebrity endorsed function. How many people from our community can afford to go to something like that? How many people from our community would really be invited to something like that? Okay, she didn't encourage shit. You just have another black woman on here trying to utilize black propaganda. Well, oh, for you to encourage our community. No, no, no. She simply stated, I'm not gonna get it just to go to a function. All the rest of that rigmarole, you just utilizing that propaganda to coerce people into just feeling where you're coming from. And people with a brain in their head, people who think independently, are not going to be maneuvered by that. Okay, so let's hear the rest of this garbage that she's spitting out.
And that you got that platform, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that. That people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from. Oh my God! As a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who is your fan, I'm so sad.
All right, let me reiterate this to you guys, okay? COVID has a 90, I think it's 97% or 99% survival rate, okay? Quit it. Then we're not talking about herd immunity, then we're not talking about natural immunity. And our community, what's really killing people is the underlying illnesses. But I digress. Let me get back to the subject at hand. This makes me sick to my stomach, okay? Seriously. We're so easy to go. We're so easy to hurt as a community. I don't even call us blacks no more because of our hive mentality to bullshit like this. I call us sheeple, okay? Seriously. Because each time something goes on like this, you have this rigmarole just spit out. And again, she didn't maneuver. She didn't tell nobody not to get it. She stated, she stipulated, hey, I'm not going to get it just to go to some funky ass function. Seriously. And you're going to have people like this who are just going to run with the whole, our community, this, our community, that. How many people in our community know what's in that shot? I'm not saying to get it. I'm not saying not to get it. How many people in our community have actually educated themselves on the shot? A lot of this stuff, we don't lay out the full context of it. We don't. We only stick to one area, and that's the fatality rate. Seriously. So let's listen to the rest of this garbage, this mumbo jumbo black community garbage that she's about to spill out to try and sway the public. Let's listen to it.
Sad that you did that. So sad that you did that, sister. Oh my God.
All right. So again, like I say, it was just really a bunch of propaganda. So let's hear from what Nicki Minaj had to say coming after this. Let's listen.
A lot of times lately, I've had to stop myself from speaking freely because my documentary is coming, and I'd rather you guys be able to experience everything the way I'd like you to experience it on the documentary. Um, I'll never go back on Twitter because now it's starting to feel a little scary. I remember when I was a little girl, and I would be taken to church, and sometimes the people in church would tell us, be happy that you're able to praise God freely, because some people in so many countries in the world can't praise the God they'd like to praise freely. They have to hide the Bibles, if they are a Christian in some countries, right? And that always motivated me to want to be in church and enjoy church, because I was like, wow, some people don't get this luxury. And what's happening now is I realize slowly but surely we are now living in those places that we used to talk about 50 years ago and 30 years ago and 20 years ago. We have become that place that we don't, that you can't speak. You can't speak for the fear of the mob attacking you. If that doesn't give you chills up and down your spine, this is scary. You should be able to ask questions about anything you're putting inside your body. We ask a bunch of questions about the most simple thing. Oh, how that glue work? Do that glue really keep the wig down for how many hours? Oh, cause if I go in the pool and if I sweat it off and how that, but you can't just innocently ask a question about something going in your body. Do y'all realize that I remember going to China and they were telling us, you cannot speak out against, you know, the people in power there, etc. And I remember all of us thinking, oh, okay, well, we understand and we respect the laws here, and that it's so different where we live. But don't y'all see what's happening? Don't y'all see that we are living now in that time?
Okay, as we've heard what she had to say, she didn't want to show her face, and that's fine. I couldn't agree with her more, and it's scary, people. Okay, the foundation upon which this country was built upon is being taken apart brick by brick. Seriously, brick by brick. And if we want to play the whole black community thing, okay, let's do that for a second. You all in this black community should really be the ones afraid of this. Seriously. Because how long before all this black community and this, black righteousness, okay, how long before that is under attack? Seriously. You know, why take down, why boot her from Twitter simply because she didn't even make a statement. She was just simply saying, hey, I'm not going to do this for that. Wow. You know, isn't this what makes America great? That we have the freedom of speech, okay? That we can talk without have to worry about being persecuted. And don't get me wrong. I know that Twitter is a private entity or whatever, but still that coincides with our freedom of speech. Okay? And the thing about it, people, do remember that they did the same thing to Donald Trump. Even though, and I would say again, even though a lot of people didn't care for Trump, as you can see, this didn't stop right there. Okay? As I explained to you guys when that happened to Trump, your problem shouldn't have been Trump. Okay, you shouldn't have been happy about it, whether you liked him or not. You should have been fixated on the principle of the matter at hand of that moment. Because if it can happen to him, it can happen to you. And the sad part about it is that Nicki Minaj was red pilled, and you know, for something simple as just, even if you want to call it a statement, you know, and again, I'm gonna tell you guys, from the president to your celebrities to you. Well, anyway, look here. This is your boy Timothy Apollo. Like, subscribe, share. I'm not even gonna ask you guys what do you think about it, because if you enjoy your democracy, if you enjoy and appreciate your freedom of speech in this country where it's no longer abundant, then I shouldn't have to ask you what you think. I'm not. Okay? Shouts out to Nicki Minaj. Look at here. I'm not the biggest fan because a lot of times my rappers kind of, they kind of steer me the wrong way. But in this case right here, she has my full support. Okay, she's about to come out with a biography or autobiography or whatnot. Go and get it. Go and cop that, as it said. Hey, Apollo out.